Hey, this is your host. Today, we're going to do something very special. We are going to read a classic story, but with a little bit of a twist. The story is called There's a Monster at the End of This Book, and if you don't know it, well, get ready to find out. But first, let me ask you a question. Do you ever feel like things are a bit too perfect? Like the way a video or a song just ends right when it should? Or how an image in a picture book seems to be placed just so? Well, if you do, then you might have something in common with our host, Grover. He's starting to think there's more to life than what meets the eye, especially when he sees something strange while reading his favorite storybook. It all starts on a rainy day. Grover is sitting at his computer in his room, wearing his favorite fuzzy slippers, of course. And he's browsing through his collection of old books. Suddenly, one of them catches his eye. It's his favorite childhood storybook, There's a Monster at the End of This Book. And as he opens it up, he notices something strange. The illustrations seem to be reacting to him. He feels like they're reaching out to him. Maybe it's because he's got his slippers on. You never know. And as he continues reading, he begins to see things in the pictures that weren't there before. Is it possible this book is actually alive? What he doesn't realize yet is that he's not in the book. He's actually watching a video about the book. And some very special effects are being used to make it look like he's part of the story. But Grover doesn't know that yet, so he decides to follow the clues he's been seeing in the book. As he turns the page, he sees a monster under the bed. He can't believe his eyes. He's always seen that spot as empty before. But maybe it's not. Wait, does the monster want him to play hide and seek? Just then, a message pops up on the screen. It says, if you want to find the monster, you have to go to the next page. But be careful, the monster is hiding there. Now, normally, Grover would just turn the page and read the story like he's done so many times before. But something tells him to pause. He looks at the screen and asks the audience, what should I do? Should I turn the page or should I close the book? This is where the story gets really interesting, because now we get to decide what happens next. If you want to find out what Grover decides to do, well, you'll have to choose for yourself. Here's where the meta aspect of this video comes in. Because whichever option you chose, there will be two paths laid out before you. One leading to the next scene, and the other leading to a blooper reel. Each choice will take you to a different set of videos, each with their own unique story and ending. So no matter what you pick, you're in for a treat. So go ahead, make your choice. Click on one of the options, and let's see where your path takes you. Are you enjoying the video so far? Are you having fun making decisions and watching the story unfold? If so, why not show your support? Your likes and comments mean a lot to us. They help us keep going, and they even give us ideas for future videos. So don't be shy. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. You could even tell us which character you'd like to see us animate next or suggest a story you'd like to hear. Who knows? Your idea might just become a reality. So come on, let's make this video amazing together. Comment, like, and subscribe. Let's make it happen. You back? Good. Now let's continue. Now wherever you chose to go, it's time to make another decision. Grover is trying to figure out what to do, and he needs your help. If he chose to click close the book, then Grover decided to listen to his gut feeling and close the book right then and there. As he did, the illustrations seemed to calm down, as if they were taking a deep breath. He felt a sense of peace wash over him, but it was short-lived. A moment later, the book began to shake violently, and the monster popped out from between the pages, roaring loudly. The monster was unlike anything Grover had ever seen before. It was furry and green, and had huge, sharp teeth. But as it got closer, Grover noticed something strange. The monster didn't seem to be made of anything. It was like it was made of pixels. Then it hit him. This wasn't a real monster. It was just a figment of his imagination. But before he could catch his breath, the monster lunged at him and started tickling him. It was the funniest thing that had ever happened to him, and he couldn't help but laugh. The monster kept tickling him and making funny faces until finally it stopped and sat down next to him. It looked at Grover with big, innocent eyes and asked, "Can we be friends?" Grover was taken aback by the monster's question, but he didn't hesitate in his response. Of course, he said with a big smile. And from that day on, Grover and the monster became best friends. They played games, told jokes, and had the time of their lives. They were inseparable. But wait, hold on. Did you click the other option? If you did, then you saw this. Grover decided to ignore the message and turned the page. On the other side, he found himself in a dark, scary place. It looked nothing like the storybook he was used to. The monster was nowhere to be seen. Instead, there was a spooky, creepy tune playing in the background. It made him feel uneasy. He tried to remember what the story said, but it didn't help. He felt lost and confused. What was happening? Was this part of the story? Or had he made a mistake? He took a deep breath and tried to calm himself down. Then he heard a voice. It was coming from somewhere in the darkness. It said, "Are you looking for the monster?" Grover jumped. He hadn't realized someone else was there. A figure emerged from the shadows. It had a sinister grin and sharp, pointy teeth. Grover felt a surge of fear. Could this be the monster? But then the figure spoke. It said, "I'm not the monster, but I know where to find him." Grover hesitated. Did he want to find the monster? What if it hurt him or scared him? But then he thought, maybe he deserved to be scared. Maybe this is what the story was about. The figure sensed Grover's thoughts and smiled. "Very well," it said. "Follow me." It led Grover deeper into the darkness, and soon they were out of sight. But wait, where did he go? If you clicked go with the figure, then you saw this. If you clicked don't go with the figure, then you saw this. This has been quite the adventure, hasn't it? From the silly monster to the creepy figure, who knows what other surprises await around every corner? But hey, the story isn't over yet. Still more to come. And here's where we need your help. Which ending would you like to see? You want to know what happened when Grover went with the mysterious figure? Or when he decided to stay put? It's up to you. Choose wisely, because whichever path you choose will lead to a different kind of ending. Go with the figure, an ending filled with suspense and mystery. Or don't go with the figure, an ending filled with laughter and friendship. Now remember, every choice you make shapes the story, so make it count. And hey, if you've enjoyed this interactive tale so far, don't forget to show your support. Your likes and comments mean the world to us, and they inspire us to keep bringing these stories to life. Plus, who knows, your comments might even give us ideas for future twists and turns in the story. So go ahead, let your voice be heard. And now it's time to make your final decision. Which ending do you want to see? Go with the figure or don't go with the figure? Click on your chosen option and let's see where your path leads. Hey, we made it to the end of the video. If you're still with us, we've got a special surprise for you. We're giving you the chance to be part of the story. If you're watching this on social media, we want you to share your experience with us. Tell us which ending you chose and how your path through the story unfolded. Use the hashtag provided and tag us so we can see your posts. And hey, if you're enjoying our animations and interactive stories, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. That way you won't miss out on any of our future adventures. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey. Till next time, happy scrolling.